Hi, and welcome to my Tuesday evening tutorials. And I'm so enjoying doing these. And last night I had an impromptu one because I got a pre-order for the January through April mini catalog. And so you can find that. Of course, it's the last video I did before this one on my YouTube channel. So you go ahead and catch that. And if someone's here and would check in, someone told me not to put my pastor told me not to put this too close to my mouth. People put it right under their chin. And so I moved it up, hoping that's even better. So it'd be good if someone could tell me, hey, that's good. So anyway, this paper pumpkin kit, oh my goodness, the cutest treat holders, Christmas treat holders ever. Oh, here we go. Hello, Miss Lisa from Missouri. Well, thank you for joining me. And so this will be the first time ever I'm demonstrating a paper pumpkin kit. Many of my sweet stampers love it. They've subscribed for years, and I thought, okay, it's time for me to demonstrate. Okay, and I've got an update. I don't know if you remember this card from last week. If you saw me, my Stars at Night card. I have an update that's going to make it so easy. So easy. I wish I had thought of this before, but I got an update, and I'll show you that after we do this kit. So let's go ahead and pull this down. There we go. Fantastic. The box, isn't that beautiful? And oh, we could so easily turn these into gift boxes, and you could cut something right over it to put over top so it didn't have that paper pumpkin on there. But anyway, it's kind of hard to give these up. All right. And so here are the instructions for our paper pumpkin kit. And you get 4 each of these. Look at this. All right, so we'll open this up, and this will fold into a treat holder. We have this one in the blue, and then we have the brown house. So, so pretty. All right, so as a picture in these instructions, you're wrapping the linen thread around there. I'll have to admit, I was having a bit of a time with it and a little bit of an attitude. I tried one again right before, and I've gotten better, but I apologize up front if I make it look hard because, and a friend, I was on the phone with her as I was trying to do this, and she went and looked at some others. In the Stampin' Up! Video, they only wrapped it once. So we'll see how it goes, if I can wrap it 3 times or not. So we can leave these directions right here. But you know what? Let's go ahead and start with the stamping. And God bless Stampin' Up! Because they give you an extra one. I messed one up, both sides, but I wanted to show you something. And so we have this one and this. But that's really nice to have an extra one. And I could cut another one, so I wasn't sweating it. It's like, oh, thank you, Stampin' Up! So, they're 4 each, and they gave us 5 each of the tags. Okay. And so let's poke that out. So we'll be able to put our linen thread through there. And what I was wanting to do, oh, and the cute little stamp set that comes with this. And so what's missing is Warm Wishes from Our House to Yours and 'Tis the Season. Oh, this house, isn't that door? Cute, cute, cute. And oh, it's a dog running. And with this kit, oh, these are so cute. Miss Patricia says they are. And with all the glitter, actually they're cute and elegant and all of that. For anyone who's a current Paper Pumpkin subscriber, there is an add-on of the Warm Wishes cards and envelopes, and this would be adorable on there, I'm sure. Okay, so Warm Wishes from Our Home to Yours. Well, I'm not an hour anymore, and I'm not the only one who isn't an hour. So I could use a greeting from another stamp set, but this one fits it. So if we want to just use Warm Wishes, let me show you what I'm going to do. I've just got some ordinary Scotch tape here, and I'm going to cover the From Our Home to Yours. And I'm also thinking about using these well, for something at church, and it wouldn't be appropriate from church from our home, I don't think. And so we'll cover that up. And in the first Paper Pumpkin kit you get, it comes with a block, and then the following ones don't, but the first one does, and you'll use that over and over. And this kit came with a mossy meadow. I don't know if you know this about the Paper Pumpkin, you get a new ink spot every month, and Stampin' Up! Strives not to repeat a color in a year. So that's a really nice collection you have at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and ink this up. I like taking my ink to my stamp when the stamp is bigger than the pad. And that's almost, not always, but almost always true with a Stampin' Spot. Now we'll peel this off. And so what we did is I was able to ink that up without getting ink, hopefully, on, anywhere on that from our home to yours. And we'll come over here and stamp. All right. So now I have just the warm wishes. I don't know if that's blurring. Okay, so we've got that done. And then for the little one, the sample shows "'Tis the Season," and that was included. I went ahead and put it on my own block. My block A is just, I mean, I could do it on the other, but I would have had to peel it off and all that and possibly get dirty. I didn't want to get dirty. So let's go ahead and do this. And ink this up. All right. And stamp. Photopolymer stamps are so awesome because we can see where we're stamping. Fantastic. So that is done. All right. So shall we do the brown one first? And this is how it shows on here. And it shows you the directions that we want 5 of these little Christmas wreaths. We'll go ahead and turn them over. I've done several of the card kits, and they're always a lot of fun. And everything laid out for you, cut and ready to go. And it came with these Stampin' Dimensionals. And the instructions show to put it on there, which is adorable. Wait till you see this. This side, the wreaths are already on there. And then it also has treat bags with it. 8 of these treat bags. Fantastic. And I've already decided what I'm going to do with mine. Like, oh, this will be so much fun. And what's nice is, I don't mean to sound like a Grinch, but by the time the boxes are done, you can only get so much in there. So it's a nice gift for those that you want to remember at Christmas, but acquaintances or a service person, or maybe your Sunday school group, something like that. All right, so look at that with the 3D. How cute is that? Putting those on. All right. And so all 5 windows. I was hesitating because on the blue one of them goes on the door, but not on this one. I don't have a 2-story house, but I think this is so sharp. Isn't it fun going and looking at the lights? Oh my goodness, of how people decorate. Love driving around and doing that. All right, so there we go. So you'll have these 8 done in no time. Cute. And so now it shows it like this. It came with the tear and tape adhesive. Love this stuff. Besides being a really good hold, you can just tear it. So along here, this will be to seal it. And then one here to hold our treat bag in place. You wouldn't want to slide out the sides. The sides are open. And we'll just tear that. Great. All right. So we'll do our folds. Fold, fold. And then this, cute, 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 folds over. I know. It's adorable as all get out. Okay, so we're going to try it the Stampin' Up! Directions way. And the directions tell us to cut it to 25 inches. As I was teasing, I said, hey, that's almost like 2 feet. Yeah, 2 feet and a little bit. All right. And so we're gonna try it. I can hear you rooting me on. And what it kept wanting to do was just go right up into that crease, and I thought, "Let's not fight it," even though the directions show it down further. I managed to get one there after a while, and I really didn't cuss, but I did think about it. So you do like to have these overlap each other. Okay, got it wrapped around 3 times, and life will be easier if we just go ahead and make a knot at this point. Ideally, it'd be cool if we could tie the tag on without so they could just untie it and get to the candy inside. But you know what? I don't think that even matters because that tear and tape adhesive, I don't know that that's gonna release without tearing it anyway. All right, so now let's take our warm wishes, and there's plenty of room on the tag if you want to add from our home to yours. If I was still an hour, I would love that. Okay. That's the cool thing of how we can adapt by simple techniques like the masking. Right, here we go. So you can see you're gonna have these done and have 8 gifts to give away that easily. And so cute. I'm thinking my mailman, just all kinds of the service folks. All right, there we go. Look at that. Life is good. And I have my scissors here somewhere. Go ahead and trim that little bit, although I kind of like it long, so not too much. And so our candy, I went ahead and filled a bag with, oh yeah, M&Ms. And you can only, you're right, that's what I'm saying, this will be frugal for you because you can only get so much in there. You have that much room on the side. And then it also comes with, and these are little stickers so we can secure our gift bag. Let's peel one of these off. And in hindsight, it might have been really smart to peel this off. Oh, I haven't sealed it yet. Okay, good. Say peel this off first and put the candy in before sealing the whole thing. Okay. Place that on there, squish it down. Tag comes over, peel this off. And there we have it. The sweetest treat holder I have ever made. Yeah, that's an ooh and a ah. That really is. Okay, so maybe I can leave that there where you can see it. Now the blue one, same doggone idea, okay? But this time with our wreaths, we'll put them on the door and the windows. And back with our Stampin' Dimensionals. It just never ceases to amaze me how just giving some dimension. Here we go. Yeah, very, very pleased. I know Miss Patricia is a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, so she has them. And so if, oops, oh, well, it'd help if I press down, huh? Okay, so secure them better. Press. Yeah, I barely touched it together. There we go. Barely, barely touched it. Okay, and I don't know what I was saying, but that's okay. Surprised me when it popped up. Oh, stinking cute. Oh, it never ceases to amaze me what a difference it makes giving some dimension to something like this. It's like, wow. I mean, it's always a big wow. So same thing with the tear and tape adhesive. Here we go. And so the center to hold our treat. All right. And then down here in between. That's a little bit longer than I want. I can still tear it. All right. Good, good, good. Fantastic. And then the folds. Fold, fold. It will come this way. So I can hardly stand how adorable. Okay. And let's see how well we do with our linen thread. This one it showed a couple times around. And if you can cross it, that's really a good look. And like I said, it only showed it a couple times, so we'll stop there. And if someone's with you, they could hold it for you. I'm so used to doing all this alone, you just learn to stick your finger there and do this one-handed. Okay, that seems to be staying well now that I actually pressed it on. There we go. And how about that? Bring that in a little bit closer. Oh, yes. It'd help if I put the tag on. And I think the tags make it. You could eliminate them and not have to do this at all, but the tags are pretty doggone nice. And so this kit, Paper Pumpkin, that was one of my hesitations of ever demonstrating it because if you haven't subscribed yet, this is now, a past kit, you can't get it. But the kits are so awesome anymore that you don't want to miss out. So I'm doing this uh, for you to show you, hey, you want to subscribe to this. And we don't do a whole lot of 3D projects. They're mostly cards. That's my favorite. And there we go. We have the second one. I didn't put candy together for this, but you've got the idea. How stinking cute and sweet are these? All right. Yay. Okay. So I wanted to show you, and there's a link under my video to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. All right. And so you have all the supplies and easy peasy. Do you remember this card I showed you last week? I demonstrated for you. Okay. So it was just so cool how we have this die. Let me bring this back. This is from the Stars at Night bundle with the hybrid embossing folder. Okay, I need to come back out. There we go. And this die created this hole with the star, which was super cool because the paper comes through. It's like, oh my goodness. And so then I die cut the stars to fill in there. Well, for these, it's this little one. And I die cut them. Let me see. I die cut them and then glued them on. See, I'm trying not to get too close and having it. Life is a lot easier than what I showed you. All right, so let's do this real quickly. Set this aside as I hang on to this die. Grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which I'll need to back out for that. Okay. So instead of die cutting and trying to chase down these little pieces, what we're going to do is die cut right in the DSP. So plate number 1, building up a sandwich, and that's all printed on here. But I need plate number 2 because of thin metal dies. Oh, I didn't grab enough plates. Okay. All right. And so then my designer paper we're going to go ahead, and the funny thing is, this turns out exactly how they did them on the catalog. We're going to turn this. Here we go. The sample in the catalog that I modeled this after, this is exactly how they were placed. All right, so I need another cutting pad. So, and I was going to say, hey, remind me if I get up, I've got a lapel that'll go with me. Okay. And so then another cutting plate. So we'll set that on there instead of scooting it so it doesn't move. Put that through. And look, it die cuts that. So we put it on here. That's the same placement because I was trying to duplicate theirs. And then when you rotate it down here, you get that same placement, right? So the long star is at the top and the shorter one at the bottom. Do this. Ignore that part that I showed you last week of taking and gluing and chasing those down to get them just right. This card is now simpler than ever. It was already a pretty simple card, but simpler than ever. And fabulous with that white shining through. So let me show you. This is exciting. Since I demonstrated this, and I believe it was last week, the Stars at Night hybrid embossing folder. So you've got the stamp set, you've got the Stars at Night dies in the embossing folder. They call it the hybrid embossing folder. And I'll have a link to that video because you can emboss and die cut all at the same time, or you can just emboss. So the exciting part I'm about to tell you is, besides that's a stinking cool thing, is they are now, the hybrid embossing folder, dies embossing folder, 30% off. Because just today started the last chance list discounted prices for any of them that are discounted up to 60% off. These are 30% off, and then you can make this beautiful card. Now, this paper was from the Stargazing from the annual. This one is one of the Night Divine, the limited edition. So either will work so beautifully for quick and easy, gorgeous Christmas cards. So I wanted to give you that update. And here we go. Let's come back with our paper pumpkin. Here we go. The treat holders. Oh, so much fun. So let's go ahead and switch back so I can see if you have any questions for me or comments. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah. So give me that thumbs up and I sure would appreciate it. And what that does for me, it helps YouTube and Facebook know that people like seeing what I have. So I'd really appreciate that if you would do that for me. And I have a link under the video for you to subscribe so you never, ever, ever miss out on Paper Pumpkin again. You know, we've got the 3D projects, not as often as the cards. Oh, next month, really pretty. And it even comes with a card holder. It looked like an acetate box, but really cute to decorate. And so, you know what? You could have that in time even for a Christmas gift if you could give it up. Oh, okay, so Miss, okay. Here we go. Well, thank you for joining me. Ah, yes. Thank you. Right. Well, boy, that went quickly, or it felt like it did to me. And I sure enjoy our Tuesday evenings together. I know a lot of you are getting so busy getting ready for Thanksgiving. And so I want to wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving and, you know, count our blessings because they are so doggone many. We're blessed people. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.